Governor Roy Cooper has vetoed a bill that makes it easier for people to buy guns, specifically handguns.
Last week, lawmakers passed a bill that would do away with the requirement that you get a permit from your sheriff's office in order to buy a gun in North Carolina. The bill then went to the governor for his signature. But again, the governor late today vetoed the bill. However, lawmakers may move to override his veto. If lawmakers are able to override the governor's veto, it would do away with current North Carolina law that requires anyone who wants to buy a handgun to get a permit from their county sheriff's office. So what would that look like? I talked to Larry Hyatt, the owner of Hyatt Gun Shop here in Charlotte. If the law goes into effect, does that mean I'm just going to be able to walk into a gun store and buy a gun without having to do anything?
No, it does not.
Although you would no longer need a permit, you would still have to fill out a federal background check form before you could buy a gun.
You're still going to go through the FBI background check for criminal record, mental record, and military record. And it's so extensive now, so much better than it's ever been in the past.
The government recently spent millions to upgrade the process and make it more thorough. A federal background check, which you can fill out at a gun shop, can be completed and approved in just a matter of minutes. Or it may take longer, depending on the information provided.
We're getting it down to a system that works. We know it works. It's not perfect. Criminals get guns. There have been over 1 million guns stolen in the last few years. That's probably where we ought to be working on, safe storage, what this law has. So I think it's a great law. Also, the new law does not impact the age requirement for buying a gun in North Carolina or the state's concealed carry permit law. You still have to be at least 18 years old to buy a handgun, and you still have to apply specifically for a concealed carry permit and complete a course before being issued one. Meanwhile, I talked to mothers of murdered offspring here in Charlotte about the bill, and Executive Director Lisa Edwards told me anything that makes access to guns easier, we're not in favor of that. We think even safe, responsible gun ownership can still lead to devastating consequences. We think it should be difficult to get guns, not easier. Of course, we'll keep following the story.